Hello and welcome to this channel, and if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. In this video we are discussing about Spring Framework. So Spring could potentially be a one-stop shop for all your enterprise applications. However, Spring is modular, allowing you to pick and choose which modules are applicable to you without having to bring in the rest. So the Spring Framework provides about 20 modules which can be used based on an application requirement. The core container consists of the core, beans, context and expression language modules. The core module provides the fundamental parts of the framework, including the IOC and dependency injection features. The Bean module provides Bean Factory, which is a sophisticated implementation of the factory pattern. The context module builds on the solid base provided by the core and beans modules, and it is a medium to access any objects defined and configured. The application context interface is the focal point of the context module. The SPEL module provides a powerful expression language for querying and manipulating an object graph at runtime. Data access and integration. So the data access integration layer consists of the JDBC, ORM, OXM, JMS and transaction modules. The JDBC module provides a JDBC abstraction layer that removes the need for tedious JDBC related coding. The ORM module provides integration layers for object relational mapping APIs, including JPA, JDO, Hibernate and IBATIS. The OXM module provides an abstraction layer that supports object XML mapping implementations for JXB, Castor, XML Beans and Xstream. The Java Messaging Service JMS module contains features for producing and consuming messages. The Transaction module supports programmatic and declarative transaction management for classes that implement special interfaces and for all of your POJOs. The web layer consists of the web, WebMVC, WebSocket and WebPortlet modules. The web module provides basic web-oriented integration features such as multi-part file upload functionality and the initialization of the IOC container using servlet listeners and a web-oriented application context. The Web MVC module contains Spring's Model View Controller MVC implementation for web applications. The WebSocket module provides support for WebSocket-based two-way communication between the client and the server in web applications. And the WebPortlet module provides the MVC implementation to be used in a portlet environment and mirrors the functionality of Web Servlet module. There are a few other important modules like AOP, Aspects, Instrumentation, Web and Test modules. The AOP module provides an aspect-oriented programming implementation allowing you to define method interceptors and point cuts to cleanly decouple code that implements functionality that should be separated. The Aspects module provides integration with Aspect-J, which is again a powerful and mature AOP framework. The Instrumentation module provides class instrumentation support and class loader implementations to be used in certain application servers. The Messaging module provides support for STOMP as the WebSocket subprotocol to use in applications. It also supports an annotation programming model for routing and processing STOMP messages from WebSocket clients. The Test module supports the testing of Spring components with JUnit or testing frameworks. So this was a brief discussion on Spring Framework, and if you are the first time here, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.